Thanks a lot, Dixie. Well, a lot of people let go of their dreams when they take a day job, but today we want to bring you the story of a woman who's working hard at both.
Ruby Collins is walking the beat while keeping the beat. Let's take a look. Officer Ruby Collins has been with the New York Police Department for 8 years. For the last 6 years, she's been teaching the DARE program, Drug Abuse Resistance Education.
The DARE program for me is something that I enjoy doing because it's a feeling that I get to encourage the children to stay away from drugs, to go for their dreams and whatever their hearts desire, because as a child, that's what I was inspired by. People who encouraged me to do the right thing and to go after my dreams and believe in myself.
But Ruby is no ordinary cop.
I think singing was my passion because, you know, sometimes we're given certain gifts or we're blessed with certain talents, and I think I received one of those talents, and it was music, and it was singing. It had always been something that I really enjoyed and just knew that was something I wanted to do. As young as I could remember, probably 3, 4 years old. Working for the New York City Police Department for me has been a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. I've been able to use my talents and my gifts on the job as a police officer, singing for the president, putting on choirs, singing for graduations, singing for ceremonies. It was my outlet and my platform as well in terms of my continuing my musical career. I just recently released an album. It's entitled Sunshine. It's contemporary gospel, and it's in stores, and I have my own website and all that. So it's a business that I'm also pursuing on the side as well as police work.
Ruby knows what she wants to do. I never worked with a singer quite like her. Ruby has this original thing she did with her rips. The texture of her voice is very different.
Lord, I miss your sunshine.
So I remember she came in here, and she was a little nervous and, you know, very critical of her voice. And she sung a little bit of the song, and I said, nice voice. You know, I already had ideas. Just the second I heard the texture of the voice, you know, things were running through my mind.
You always are a little uncomfortable every now and then when you're pursuing whatever career it is that you're going after. But when it's something you really believe in and you really have a passion for, you have this inner strength and desire just to really go after it regardless of what negative feedback you may get or anything like that. As far as my singing career, I definitely have a goal in mind. I haven't given up that dream, and I'm not about to give up that dream. It's a passion of mine, so I feel very, very strongly about that.
Thanks to Oxygen video editor Paul O'Connell for that piece. Ruby's working on a follow-up album to Sunshine to be available 2001. Look for it.
Well, coming up next, former Texas Governor Ann Richards reveals the personal price she paid to enter politics. It's a story a lot.
So we did the song for her.
And it's a beautiful song. Let's hear it. New York's finest police officers, Ruby Collins, take it away.
Hi, Precious. We wrote this song just for you, from all of us, because we love you.
Precious, you're so precious. You light up the place with a smile on your face.
Your brown eyes sparkle like the stars shining in the night. You're so precious, like Michelle on Full House. You're the star of the show. Everywhere you go, you're so precious. Precious you are, so easy to please. All you want for dinner is some broccoli and cheese. Precious, you're so precious. Know the beauty in your heart, sing your song. You're the toast of the town. With Destiny and Barbara, there's love all around. Playing with your dolls and talking on the phone. With Willie and Mom, you are never alone.
Call for information. New York City's finest, thank you very much. We'll be right back with Henry Winkler. Still ahead, the woman with a fast car, Tracy Chapman.
Could you handle it? Would you even want to try? Well, recently we found out that more and more women are moonlighting in the 90s. So we tracked a few of them down to find out what they're doing and how they're able to do it.
It's a lot of work. Nothing comes easy. It's not handed down to you. You have to work towards it. I work steady Mondays through Fridays from 7 in the morning to 3:30. Tom! After work,
Finally on time.
it's to the studio. On the weekends, there's concerts. And at night, it's on the computer, taking care of any other administrative work.
Would you ever call Pat over at Financial Management?
Women who moonlight generally fall into two categories: those who need that extra job and those like Ruby Collins who want it. For the last 6 years, Ruby has spent her days as a New York City police officer educating students about the dangers of drugs.
You're going to remember to resist temptation, the use of drugs.
And her nights as a singer. She's created her own record label and is making her first album.
Worry no more, I'll take care of the rest. Come, my child.
At the time, I'd been doing music or singing music and doing a lot of talent shows and things like that.
Looks like I'm always from the front door.
It reached a point where that wasn't making the money, and I thought maybe it's just time to get a steady job.
Those who want it may be trying to redefine.
It's not only Christians who are singing its praises. Laverne Atkinson reports on how gospel music is finding a new home.
For a gospel artist, the Stellar Awards is one of the highest honors a performer can achieve. Artists like Yolanda Adams and Kirk Franklin are just a couple of the top names in gospel that are quickly becoming household names.
You feel the same way too. Yes, I know you would.
Ruby Collins hopes to attend the Stellar Awards one day, hopefully as a nominee. The New York City police officer by day, aspiring gospel artist by night, has been singing since she was 4 years old. Collins says she joined the police force because she wanted to make a difference in people's lives, but still feels there is more she can do for others.
I feel it's a calling, I feel I've been blessed with a talent, and although I'm a police officer, there's something else that I have that I can reach millions of people with, and that's the instrument of the voice.
Rather than wait for her big break to come, Collins decided to pound the pavement herself. Without a record label, she wrote and produced her own CD, then went to radio stations and record stores all over the city asking them to listen to her album. As a result, her songs are played on the radio and her CD can be bought in places like the Virgin Megastore. But for her, it's not about the fame or